The Voice. Soulful singer chooses Blake Shelton over Ariana Grande after shocking audition. The Voice Season 21 is getting pretty exciting, unpredictable, and fun. The show is currently heading to the battle rounds and knockouts after the four coaches continue to search for their teams of 12. In comes 20-year-old contestant Libyanka from Minneapolis, who pretty much ruled the stage with her deep and beautiful voice during the 5th round of blind auditions. The singer got the attention and chair turns from both Ariana Grande and Blake Shelton after performing her rendition of Zia's Good Days. After her performance, Grande quickly went in first, trying to sweep her in, saying, "I'm obsessed with you. It's such a huge undertaking to do a SZA song. Your low range, you sat in that space for a majority of the performance." And I was like, she's so good at that. I wonder if that's her thing. Does she have the highs? But then you saved it for the end, and it felt more emotional that way. I'm freaking out. I really hope you pick me. You're so good. You're so beautiful, and I'm obsessed. That's when the country singer tried to get Libyanka to join his team, joking that he was the obvious coach for her. Living down there in that lower register for as long as you did, it would be one thing to touch on here and there, but you were wallowing in it down there. You had so much control, and there was so much volume, Shelton said. That's what shocked me about your voice. Yeah, I'm the country guy, but I've won this show with all different kinds of artists. The coach and artist relationship is about whatever I can do that can help you be the best at whatever you want to be. That's my job. I'd be honored to be your coach. After listening to both coaches make their case, Libyanka quickly told Shelton and Grande that she had been looking for a sign to help her make the decision. Checking not only the audience, but also Grande, she said, "Somebody said something that gave me a sign because I asked God to give me a sign. So Blake, I'm going to go with you." As expected, Shelton leaped onto his feet in excitement over her decision. Putting my 2 cents in, I think it's great she chose Shelton. You know that he's going to help her, and he always has a great knack for working with artists who perform a variety of genres. So yeah, I'm Team Blake for this one. Tune in to a new 1-hour episode of the reality TV show with Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, Shelton, Grande, and host Carson Daly on Tuesday, October 5 at 8 p.m. on NBC. Are you Team Blake, Team Ariana, Team Legend, or Team Kelly? It was a night to remember on NBC's hit show The Voice, where a soulful singer's stunning audition left both the judges and the audience buzzing. This contestant, a humble and unassuming artist named Ryan Daniels, walked onto the stage with quiet confidence, unaware that his performance would soon spark a fierce battle between two of the show's biggest stars, Blake Shelton and Ariana Grande. The audition, a soulful surprise from the moment Ryan opened his mouth, the studio seemed to take a collective breath. Singing an emotionally charged rendition of Ray Charles' classic, Georgia on My Mind, Ryan's voice was like liquid gold. The richness of his tone, the pain in his inflections, and the ease with which he navigated the song's intricate melodies were beyond anything the judges expected. His delivery was not only technically flawless, but also infused with an authenticity that could only come from someone who had lived the lyrics. As the first few notes filled the room, it took Blake Shelton just seconds to slam his button and turn his chair around. His wide smile showed he knew he was witnessing something special. Ariana Grande, however, took a more measured approach, listening intently as Ryan built up the momentum of the song, unleashing power in just the right moments and pulling back at others. When he hit the final chorus, holding a sustained note with perfect control, Ariana couldn't resist anymore. Her chair spun around, followed quickly by John Legend and Niall Horan, completing a rare 4-chair turn. Ryan finished his performance with a humble bow, clearly overwhelmed by the roaring applause. But the real drama was just beginning, as the judges prepared to make their cases for why Ryan should join their team. Blake's pitch, down-to-earth appeal. Blake Shelton, as the first judge to turn, didn't waste any time launching into his pitch. "Ryan, you have one of the most soulful voices I've heard in all my years on this show. It's rare to hear someone with such a natural gift for storytelling through music," he began, leaning forward in his chair. "I've worked with all kinds of artists, and let me tell you, country, soul, blues, they all come from the same place. It's about heart. And you've got heart, man. If you join my team, we're going to keep your sound raw and real. No gimmicks, no overproduction, just you and your music. Blake's appeal was direct and no nonsense, appealing to Ryan's apparent love for authenticity and soul. He highlighted his experience coaching artists to Grammy-winning success, reminding everyone of his impressive track record on The Voice. His pitch focused on the importance of staying true to Ryan's roots, which, given Ryan's performance style, struck a powerful chord. Ariana's turn. The pop diva's power play not one to be outdone, Ariana Grande jumped in with her own heartfelt appeal. Ryan, first of all, wow. You're incredible, she started, her eyes wide with admiration. Your voice is like magic. You have this ability to make every word feel so real, so personal. I could hear you winning Grammys, selling out arenas, and being a worldwide sensation. Ariana's approach was notably different from Blake's. Where Blake focused on keeping things raw and grounded, Ariana offered Ryan a vision of big dreams and superstardom. I know you love soulful music, and that's exactly why I think we'd be an amazing team, she continued. I've spent my career blending different genres, pop, R&B, soul, and I think you could bring something fresh and new to the table. With my guidance, we could explore the full range of your talent and show the world all the different sides of your artistry. Her pitch was charismatic and energetic, painting a picture of a future filled with commercial success, innovative collaborations, and endless creative possibilities. Ariana's star power was undeniable, and she had the advantage of being able to relate to Ryan as an artist who also came from humble beginnings and rose to the top of the industry. The judges weigh in. John and Niall add their thoughts before Ryan could make his decision. The other two coaches weighed in with their thoughts, each offering additional perspective. John Legend, himself a master of soulful music, praised Ryan's voice as timeless and offered his expertise on vocal technique and performance. You remind me of some of the greats, John said, comparing Ryan's emotional depth to legends like Donny Hathaway and Bill Withers. He urged Ryan to join Team Legend, emphasizing his ability to coach artists with a classic sound. Niall Horan, the former One Direction star turned solo artist, also made a compelling case, pointing out that he understood the pressures of transitioning from being a small-town singer to a global artist. I've been where you are, Niall said. I know what it's like to go from singing in your bedroom to performing on the world's biggest stages. I think I could help you navigate that journey and stay true to who you are. With all four judges having made their case, the spotlight returned to Ryan. The young artist was visibly emotional, grappling with the weight of the decision before him. Each judge had offered something valuable, from Blake's focus on authenticity to Ariana's promise of superstardom. John and Niall's perspectives only added to the complexity of the choice. The shocking decision after what seemed like an eternity of deliberation, Ryan finally stepped up to the mic, his voice slightly trembling with emotion. I can't believe I'm standing here right now with all of you amazing coaches. This is a dream come true, he began, pausing as the audience cheered him on. Then, with a deep breath, he made his choice. I'm gonna go with Blake. The studio erupted in applause and gasps, as many had expected him to choose Ariana, given her status as one of the biggest pop stars in the world. But Ryan's decision to go with Blake was a testament to his desire to stay grounded, to nurture the soulful sound that had already resonated so deeply with the audience. Blake jumped out of his chair, pumping his fist in the air, while Ariana, ever the gracious competitor, smiled and clapped for Ryan, though there was a hint of disappointment in her eyes.